All right, so we got my buddy's Jeep JK in here. I think it's like a 13, 14, somewhere around that range. It's got the 3.6 6 speed. Um, he's wanting rock lights put on, so we just pulled off these cheapo, corroded, non-working, just two on the front end, and he brought me this kit. It's a MIC tuning LED rock light kit, and so he kind of just told me put it on there, do what I think looks good, and here we are. So we started out with, he's got one of these switch panels here. I honestly don't know how to tell you how to pronounce that name. Probably the Amazon special if I had to guess. Previous owner did some dodgy work on here, but we're making it right. So we went through, I got the front wrapped up. We're waiting on some extension harnesses for the rear, but as you can see, we got these two mounted in this wheel well. We got the two duplicated over here in the same spots. You can see up there, I tucked all the harness, loomed it up right here with this looming. Get it on Amazon. It was like 100 foot, was probably like 12, 13 bucks, something like that. But we fully tucked all that harness, tucked it all in here. I mounted the box down along the windshield washer pumps. That way it's still removable because it's got the QR code on there to be able to scan it and connect to it and stuff. So I didn't want to fix it. And we have it wired in to a switch box that will go in here to his rocker switch setup, which is right up here on this dash. So right here on the second one is what I put these rock lights under. You can see not too bad. A little bit of shadowing. It's what you're going to expect when you just got two. The placement, kind of tried to lay it out to where minimalized the shadowing that came from it. These aren't bad. They're RGB, LGB, HDTV, whatever you want to call them. I just prefer white. And then you go back here to the back. You can see I got these mounted. Got them tucked up there. Got this one tucked up here. I'm still running the harness on this side. You can see over here, tuck the harness. So every video I've seen online, they had either fender liners or the factory plastic inner liners, and they just screwed it to that. On this one, he does not have rear fender liners. He just has the tubs from factory. So what I did, you come here and you pull your carpet, you can drill your holes through, and I put bolt heads up here, nuts on the bottom, so the longer side's sitting down there, and I'll trim them flush so there was no protrusion, so your passengers back here will put their arms on their tubs or out the side, and I didn't want them getting poked by the bolt in the carpet or anything like that. So I put them out this way. You can see that the bolt heads protrude, or the bolts protrude a little bit. I'll trim them flush. When you drill holes in your tubs, make sure you silicone it up whenever you put it back together, and then put some touch-up paint. It doesn't have to be the same color. It can be primer, it can be anything. Where you drilled your holes, because then it's bare metal, it's going to get moisture, it's going to get dirt, and then you're going to start rusting it out. And whether it's for you or the next owner, just take care of your investment. But I'm waiting. I'm going to put some P-clamps, these bolt holes that hold on your fenders. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm going to put P-clamps on the back side of it. Run these harnesses back down through here, under the frame rail, inside, have it all tucked up, probably loom it up too. But like I said, I'm waiting on the extension harnesses for both of these rears to get here. Then also he has these color changing halo whatever LED headlights. They're powered off of this tiny little box, but before he had it just wired up to a rocker switch that he just had laying under a seat, and the wires laying in the floor and everything. I went ahead and put that here on this first switch. You can come up here and see. I couldn't tell you the brand, couldn't tell you the name. They came on it. But that's all wired up to the rocker switches now. He's going to get some pods for it because this doesn't have LED fog lights or anything like that. And these headlights kind of suck. So we're going to throw some probably fog lights on it, wire them up to the factory switch on the console. Just tie into the harness from the factory, and then probably put a light bar on here and wire it up to one of the pre-rockers. But that's that for now. Like I said, front's pretty wrapped up. Extension harnesses get here, I'll run the rest of this harness probably tonight, loom it up, and then just wait for these rocker harnesses to show up. Still working on the bag C30, waiting. The rest of the parts should be here tomorrow, hopefully. But as of now, that's where this stands. This car blew the water pump on it, so waiting on that to show up. FCP Euro's taking their sweet time on getting that sent out to me. But here it is, 2012, 13, 14, something like that. Jeep JK, rock lights, halos.